Hi, you guys. Welcome back to the Sing Confidently Live Creatively podcast. We're on day 3 of our How to Sing podcast series where we're breaking down how to sing and how to even start singing or come back to singing again when there are different excuses, different things that will pop up, very valid excuses and valid reasons that stop us from singing, but we can overcome them. We can move past them and start singing and build confidence as singers. And some of you are kind of like on your journey already, like you're singing, you've been singing, but maybe you need that extra push, extra motivation, extra reminder that you can sing and that these things will pop up and distract you. Oh, I don't have time. Oh, I don't have money for this. Oh, I don't have this, and this. They might stop you, but or it might be tempting for you to stop when you realize these obstacles in your way, but you don't have to let them stop you. You don't have to allow them to hinder you in your growth as a singer, as a performer, as a creative. Okay, so today we're talking about how to sing when you feel selfish for doing what you love. Oh, we're getting into the heart of things right now because this is so real for so many of us. We might not even realize it, but we have this feeling, and it's not just singers, it's actually anyone who wants to be creative. There's this narrative in society, there's this narrative in our world that singing and creativity are frivolous, are not useful, are not, are not really helping the world. And therefore, for you to do any of those things in your free time, or God forbid, have a career in one of those things, then you are automatically being selfish because you are doing something that you enjoy, but is not actually helping the world. Now, if you've been listening to this show long enough, you know that I've done multiple episodes around this topic, and you know that I absolutely disagree with that entire concept. I believe that art, music, singing, creativity, theater, the arts are powerful. The arts are meaningful to the world. Okay. And if you listen to my interview with Amy McNee, who she was just on the podcast a couple of days ago, um, go back to listen to that because she has a book coming out called We Need Your Art. And she is so passionate about talking about why the world needs your art and why the world needs singers, right? Your love for singing, your desire to start singing, you are minimizing it. You're minimizing it. You're saying, I don't have time. It's not that important. It's not gonna, it's taking me away from my work. It's taking me away from my um kids. It's taking me away from my spouse. It doesn't need to take you away from anything, but it doesn't mean that it's not relevant and it doesn't have a place in your life, and it shouldn't have a place in your life. Singing is not a selfish thing to do. Let me say that again. Singing is not a selfish thing to do or to pursue or to start doing. Your love for singing, your desire from singing is not selfish. And I can say it again and again, but let me give you a couple points for you to think on today for today's mini episode. The first thing I want you to think about if you are struggling, like if you're like, you've always felt like, oh, like when I should save singing for retirement, or I should, do my, oh yeah, I'd love to sing more, but maybe like when I have more time, or when my kids are grown, or when whatever when, right? As if any of us can guarantee tomorrow. None of us can guarantee tomorrow, right? None of us know when or if retirement age is, gonna come, we hope and pray, but no one knows. So when is just not helping us. What we need to think about is now. And we need to think about the fact that the first thing I want you to think about is the fact that surrender to the fact that your gift and your desires to sing, that is coming from the creator of this entire world. And you all know I'm a person of faith, and I will always share that. I truly believe that God created all of us in his image. And he was the first thing that we see in the Bible is that in the beginning, God created. I'm sorry. In the beginning, God, what? He created. So God is the ultimate creator, and we were made in his image. And so we are meant to be creating too. Why not? And so if you have this desire to create stories through your voice, through singing, songwriting, performing on stages, if you have this desire to create experiences, to connect with people, because creativity is connection, right? to connect with people through music, that is a gift. And that desire itself is a gift. And especially if you have a natural tendency towards it, well, you certainly have natural talents. So definitely don't sleep on that. But even if you feel like you don't have natural talents in it, that doesn't mean that you can't learn. That doesn't mean that that desire is not worth pursuing. And so I want you to really understand that and surrender to that fact and just come into agreement with that fact literally right now. My desire to sing, my gifts for singing come from the creator and therefore are important. Okay. So the second thing I want you to think about is that you can rewrite whatever story is in your mind. So, oh my gosh, I'm going to keep referencing Amy's interview, but she talks a lot about journaling and I love journaling. I've talked about that on this show too. In journaling, I do my journaling in the morning as I'm doing my prayer time and my Bible study time. I'm talking to God and I'm writing out things that I'm believing and my thoughts that I'm believing. And then you can rewrite them. You can literally rewrite them in a journal and rewrite them mentally, rehearse the correct things to think. So instead of thinking, oh, like I wish I could sing, but that's selfish of me. And we're going to get to that selfish part in a second, even more. But you might be thinking, oh, like I wish I could sing, but it's selfish of me. I can't. No, say, you know what? I really want to sing, and it's not selfish of me because singing is generous not only to myself but to other people. And so now I want to get into that aspect. Rewrite the story that singing and wanting to sing is selfish. It's not selfish. Your desire to sing really is your desire to connect to other people, right? Because when we sing, you don't just sing in the car or just sing in the shower, right? You might sing with your friends, right? You might sing with your friends on a road trip or sing in the car with your mom or your child, right? In the car on the way to school, whatever. Like I remember singing in the car with my sisters all the time, like all the time driving to school, driving from school, especially when we got our own cars. Like we were playing Paramore, we were playing Demi Lovato, we were playing Wicked, like Broadway soundtracks. Like those soundtracks were literally like they like formed our experiences driving to and from school together with my sisters, right? And it's like that's special. That is special. So my love for singing in that moment, that was not selfish. Like I enjoyed it. Yes, it was generous to myself, but also I got a shared experience with my sisters, right? So think about how singing has literally and think about the people who do have music, who've put out music and you love their songs. How selfish would they have been if they thought, "Oh no, I shouldn't write a song. I shouldn't release it because it's too selfish. I enjoy this too much, so I shouldn't share it with the world." And then you wouldn't have been able to get that song and you wouldn't be able to enjoy it, right? So singing, music is not selfish. I want you to rewrite that story in your mind. Maybe use journaling as a tool today to say that, you know what? Singing is generous. I can sing and someone else can be blessed by my voice, right? And if I continue to put in the work to develop vocally, I continue to put in the work to grow as a singer, then I can, bless someone even more because they're going to enjoy my singing even more. And that's amazing. Right. So, yeah, rewrite that story. And the third thing you can do, like if you're really feeling like singing is selfish, I want you to just take action anyway. Like as you're rewriting those stories, start to take action, start to sing with someone, in your family and see, like, notice how music impacts other people around you and start to realize that, oh my gosh, singing actually has an impact on people. Like music actually touches people's hearts in a way that nothing else can sometimes. So start to take that action by singing yourself, using your voice. How can you use your voice to be generous to someone today? Can you sing a song and post it on Instagram for, someone to be encouraged, like a really encouraging, happy song, right? Could you sing happy birthday to someone whose birthday it is today, right? Find a way to be generous with your voice today. Take action. Take action to start singing today. And, you're going to see that as you do start singing, you will start to share your voice and other people will say, thank you for singing that. Oh my gosh, I loved that. I really enjoyed that. Right. And as you hear that feedback, that's not to boost your ego, like, oh, wow, I'm such an amazing singer. No, that feedback is amazing because it means that your singing touched someone's heart. And that is the opposite of selfish. Okay. All right. I'm going to step off my soapbox on this topic. I could talk about this again and again, but I want you to know your singing is not selfish. Please, 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 please don't believe that lie for one more second. If you need me to hype you up about that, come book a lesson with me at creativelybyestelle.com/studio. I'm here for you to help you figure out a way to fit singing into your busy life, help you with a practice plan, and really help you, build your confidence as a singer. So you can book a session with me. I have virtual spots open, creativelybyestelle.com/studio. And I hope to see you guys in the Facebook group as well. Come to the Facebook group and tell me which of these you're going to focus on today. The first thing is to surrender to the fact that your gift and your desire to sing come from the creator. End of story. The second thing you can focus on is rewriting that story, rewriting the limiting belief that singing is selfish, rewriting that story, whether journaling or whatever that looks like for you, maybe speaking it out loud. Come to the Facebook group and share, oh, I'm going to rewrite my story today, right? And then the third thing you can do is to take action, like literally just start singing. I don't care where, start singing, and hopefully in front of someone. That way you can see how your singing can be very generous to that person. So those are three things you can do, three ways that you can think about this topic of, singing feeling like it's selfish, because it isn't. Okay. So I hope that those three steps, those three thoughts are helpful to you. Come to the Facebook group and share that over there. And I'd love to connect with you. Have an amazing day. And I'll come back and talk to you again tomorrow. All right. Thank you so, so much for listening to today's episode and to this show. I'm so in awe of you for being here and showing up for your creative gifts. That takes courage. Don't forget to join the performing arts community on Facebook for support and inspiration as you continue on your journey. If this episode helped or inspired you in any way, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts and share it with someone. It means so, so much. Thank you again, and don't forget to keep singing, acting, dancing, performing, and living creatively. Talk to you next time.